One wheel is out. So you know what that means. That means it is time for an RV park review in Bandera, Texas. Heading to the front. We are in Bandera, Texas at the Riverwalk RV Resort. It's a very unique RV park because these are all deeded lots. So you can actually stay here by renting your RV site from an owner here at the RV park. And considering that Bandera is a small community and it is the capital cowboy place in the world, that's the title that they've been given. It's also on this wonderful RV Riverwalk is on Highway 16, which also is an amazing motorcycle ride called the Bronc. So there's a lot of things that are happening here in Bandera, small cowboy capital of the world that you get to go in and experience, but you need a nice RV park. Some of the RV parks here are kind of on dirt. This actually has concrete in a lot of different areas, and I'm going to show you some different aspects of this, and we'll even go into the event center, which is great. But first things first, you're going to come in right off that road. You're going to have a wonderful entrance in, and then you're going to check in, obviously at the check-in, and you'll go in and check in on the right. The pool and everything's behind, which I'll show you here in a little bit, but we're going to go this way. This park's split into two different sections, and to the right is a group of RV sites that you can actually stay at. We parked our truck down here because this is the overflow parking side that they have a little area. So if you're coming in in a Class A, then you'll know if you're towing a trailer or whatever, you'll have a place that you can unhook and then go park that. Because most of the sites are wide, some places you'll be able to park the trailer, but if not, you have a place that you can send it. This side of the RV park, they've already concreted. Again, these are individually owned. So some of the sites have not been developed yet that you could actually even purchase if you were looking for such a thing. And then you can put the concrete in and do all of the improvements that you would like yourself. The cool part about this side of the park, which would be if you're facing the building as you come in, this would be the right side. It actually has a walkway down to a river, small little river here. It's a nice little park you can come down to and hang out. But the park itself is pretty quiet. So another RV park that's on the other side, it's just not quite, it doesn't have these wonderful roads and all the concrete, things like that. And for the price that I've seen in the area, it's almost as better to be here. Some of the RV sites, owners have started putting up gazebos and putting in grass, things like that. It's also an attachment here that once you come from this side of the park and you want to go to the other side, you can go back the back entrance here and go over to the pool. And you have a play set up there, and then you have the inside, which is where you're going to go play pickleball and swim and all that fun stuff. The cool part about this event center is you have actually up here is a little bar and hangout area. And then down below, we'll go in and you can see the event side. But you can gather here on your motorcycle and do the Bronc on 16 Highway, Texas. It's 33.5 miles, 169 turns. And it goes up to 𝘁𝗏ville. So Bandera to 𝘁𝗏ville. So let's jump into the store so you can kind of have an idea of what it looks like. The pool's back here. Let me show you the pool. It's a nice little area. You can actually rent kayaks and do some stuff there as well. Cabanas, great place for kids to play. And the crazy thing here is there's so many deer. Like, we've come out and seen 15, 20, 30 deer just everywhere around the park at nighttime. It's kind of neat to see them out running around. Let me jump in here real quick. It's kind of windy. Hey, just shooting video. So this little event center is pretty neat. This is the store, and then they have it broke up. Up on top is the restaurant, or this little bar shop. Cool part We'll go up and check the bar out here in a second. Back here though, of course you've got, you know, your restrooms. But since Texas gets so hot, a lot of times they have indoor air conditioning for pickleball. Or you could actually host an event here. So you're always looking for rally space, right? And unique in different places. Perfect location for said events. And right here in Bandera, with all the fun stuff and activities that happen every single day and night, this is a very unique place to have this much room and be able to do stuff inside. Especially if it's hot or if it's cold, you have that opportunity. And right outside of here, you have a little miniature golf course that you can do some putting on, which is pretty neat. You want to come up and just do some putt-putt. And then the pool. Let's run up here real quick. So there's the Bronc, welcomes you. And then up here is this nice little place you can come out, hang up. They have a little bar. I mean, this is really nice. Again, for events, they can actually have live musicians, which is awesome. Coffee. Some cool shirts that you can ride the Bronc on. And of course, you got to get your stickers, which is great. It's just a really good space. Pretty cool little area to come out and sit. Let me walk down here. Now we'll head and do this second, the other side. So if you're facing the check-in area, it's to the left side of the park. These, not all of the sites have been developed yet, but we do have some really unique places. The place where we're staying that we can share with you that you could possibly rent if you're wanting to come here. Again, some sites, they've just done concrete, while others, they've put in fake grass as well. These sites, I think, are still for sale, but you can still rent them. Our friends are staying in this site up here. Since they're undeveloped, they're not as much money per night. There's a toy hauler. You got a Momentum. So with their deck down, most of the sites are going to be really wide and about 65 feet on this side of the park. The other side of the park seems to be a little bit longer sites, but we fit on the site. We're close because he has a big gazebo on it, but the sites are wide, so it really gives you a lot of room to navigate. But if you look, there's nothing really in the way. You can navigate the park well. The roads are great. Right down here are the sites that you can rent. These next basically 4 sites. You'll see RRV, and then there's an RV that's there permanently that you could actually rent and stay in that RV. And then you can rent these next 3. And they have developed and did these really nice high-end gazebos, super wide. You can see he's got his Class A with a trailer, but they've got these gazebos. We're a little tighter because we're so big, right? So we're 54 feet. This here on Rickyville Row, this avenue is here all the time that you could actually rent and stay in if you don't have an RV and you're coming here. And then he also has golf cart, table, chairs, really nice little space that you can hang out on with lighting, little dog area, which is awesome. But as you can see, we're using up every square inch of our site. So if we can fit here, anyone can. And that's with us putting down a side patio. And then also he's got his gazebo, smoker, all the amazing things. These two sites, I think they're still available. Somebody might buy them. These sites are okay, but putting your slides out, you have to be very careful, because once you put these bars up and stuff, it limits how far over you can come. So even though you have this extra space over here, with these bars, you can't have your slides out. They can't overextend. It's like you're stuck within a parameter of things. So there's pluses and minuses to having the shade. The back end sites are great. And this one has a gazebo in the back. He's parking a motorcycle underneath. Great RV park if you're coming to Bandera and exploring this amazing little town. It's got so much charm, so many things to do. We really have enjoyed our time here. But if you're looking to rent one of these, maybe one of these sites where he's got them all redone and done up really nice, we'll put links down below. They're part of the Switch crew as well. So, which is awesome, because as you're traveling, you get to meet other people and do other things. Gives you some great opportunities. So check it out. I mean, Riverwalk RV Resort. You just never know what you're going to find as you're out traveling. Hope you enjoyed this little RV park review. And until the next one, I'll put the one wheel away and we'll see you on the next review.